So today the plan is to cut this 76.1mm OD bore-fire pipe, which is 5mm thick wall, so it's a decent bit of steel. The plan is to cut this up into 3m strainer posts. Usually I would use a like an electric bandsaw or a 14-inch cold cut saw or something along those lines, but I'm going to try the Milwaukee bandsaw and see how it goes. So a couple of things that I really enjoyed using this bandsaw is the first function that you can see, so that there's no sparks when you cut. Really important when you're out in a paddock, or when you're under a house or whatever. Good for cutting stumps, and you can flush cut off the tops of posts. Really simple, but there's no sparks, so that's one less thing you have to worry about anyway. You can see when it does cut through, it's quite a clean cut. There's not a hell of a lot of burring or anything like that, so quite easy to clean up and weld onto if you need to. And then, as well as that, keeping it like a nice straight cut. Depends on your ability. It took me a couple to get used to it because the blades offsets to the side, but after a while you sort of use the guard on the back of the tool itself, and it keeps the cuts nice and straight. So yeah, good because the blade does offset to the side, so you can sort of see where you're cutting. It makes it nice and simple. But the blade that I use, which comes out of the box, it's the variable TPI, so it's an 8/10 TPI blade, which is made for thick steel. That's the one that comes on it when you buy the tool. And I managed to get 120 strainers cut out of one blade, which I didn't expect that, to be honest. I was really impressed with that too. So yeah, important to stick to the right blade for the material. But yeah, overall the bandsaw just did a really good job. Nice and simple. You can use it one-handed as well with the latest model. It doesn't have the dual toggle, which is just quite user-friendly. So drop in a store, check it out here in an industrial, 2 Richmond Hill Drive.